Once upon a time in the topsy-turvy land of Gazugal, war was a word tossed around as casually as frisbees at a dog park. The courageous beings of this mystical realm were more than willing to suit up and dive into the eternal whirlpool of chaos, whether it was for duty, love of adventure, or sheer boredom. Among these brave souls was Captain Courage, a character so stereotypically heroic that he had his own theme music, until one day, after a particularly bizarre twist in the cosmic plotline of Gazugal's epic saga, Captain Courage woke up and thought, maybe not today. And he wasn't alone. You see, hundreds, nay, almost 1,000 of Gazugal's finest warriors suddenly had a collective change of heart. It was as if an invisible memo had been circulated overnight, sporting the subject line, "Reconsider your choices in life before breakfast." It turns out that the whimsical notion of returning to the frenzied chaos of Gazugal was starting to feel less appealing than previously thought. Perhaps the endless cycle of napalm and peace talks, followed by more napalm, wasn't the most effective life plan after all. The art of war had simply grown stale. The old battlefields, once a canvas for glory and honor, now resembled a rerun that everybody had already binge-watched multiple times over. For Captain Courage and others like him, their battle-ready enthusiasm seemed to have hit the metaphorical snooze button. Rumor had it that even the literal dogs of war were contemplating early retirement. Barchimus Maximus, the legendary warhound, was spotted enjoying a leisurely game of fetch with civilian pups, visibly relieved to swap out his armor for a cozy sweater. When asked about this sudden change of heart, Captain Courage simply shrugged and said, "I miss my bed, my morning toast, and the Sunday cartoons." He gazed into the sky, lost in contemplation of what had originally driven him into the fray. Critics and chroniclers had a field day analyzing this mass exodus from responsibility. Was it simply battle fatigue, or an existential crisis gripping the land? Was it the lure of domesticity, or just an overwhelmingly complex cheese craving? Thus, the saga of the reluctant warriors of Gazugal became a quaint tale, a comic strip for future generations, perhaps aptly titled, "The Day Courage Took a Vacation." And so, the quirky chronicles of Gazugal continued, reminding everyone that humor and absurdity are sometimes the only sure armors against the convoluted chaos of life.